Hey everybody, Heuntz here, and welcome back to another Stardew Valley History Talk Forum, where we play Stardew and talk history all at the same time. And I was very afraid that this game was not gonna load, and it's busted because it took forever for it to load in. When I say forever, I do mean it took way too long. Hey, look at that, we got some wild plum wine, some ancient fruit wine. I will want to try and save our wines. There we go. But we do have 2 wild plums we can sell. We got some pickled garlic. That's our first time having that, so yay. I'm gonna keep some wine here just in case when we really want to sell it. So we need some pickles and some more wine going. So let's see. Let's do 3 strawberry wine since we have that. Actually, let's do 3 orange wines. That's going to be something new. And then pickles. Let's see. What can we pickle? Some green beans? Yeah, let's do some pickled green beans. There you go. Let's do some orange wine. And let's go pick up some fun. There you go. Some radishes. Nice. Looks like some ancient fruit too. Interesting. Some silvers and some gold. Have more gold. I kind of want to turn 1 silver into some seeds, just so we get some seeds going. Oh, also we gotta do some radish seeds. Gold radishes, nice. And sell the silvers. Now let's see, what else? Oh, we got some honey. Honey for some honey, nice. So today's topic we'll be continuing the talk and discussion of the American Revolutionary War. And today we'll be answering a question proposed by the amazing Pink Wave Gamer, where it looks at what were some interesting generals during the American Revolution. Actually, some interesting generals, period. But we'll be focusing. Oh, I love how that orange just moved to us so beautifully. See, we got 2 ancient seeds. Only 1 radish. Oh wait, they popped. Only 3. Wow. Okay, so you have to buy more radishes. Maybe. Actually, I might have some more. We do. Okay, we don't need to buy more. We have a lot. There we go. Put you away. Actually, I'll go and use those. You guys are good. Let's go check out the greenhouse. Look at a little barn. Milk the goats. Give everyone some love. Okay, we milked everyone. There you go. I'm like, you still can milk somebody. Oh, someone laid an egg outside? Oh, we might have just picked it up. My barn is still being upgraded. Put the hay down. No, let's not eat. Ooh, we got some artichokes. Nice. More strawberries. Some coffee. I think we let the coffee grow until all that can be picked. That's star fruit. Garlic. No, oh, I wanted to pick everything. I wanted it all to pick at the same time. That's okay. So we'll let the ancient fruit flourish there. Go check the cave. Yay, got some artichokes. Nothing in our cave of goodness. Boop, boop. Veggies. Fruit. Milk going in. Mayonnaise being made. We want some artichoke seeds. And yeah, okay, so I'm gonna let the discussion get going, you guys. Basically, the rest of the day is just gonna be going out, getting more seeds possibly, and just chillaxing. Maybe even going to the mine, checking the quarries, doing all that fun jazz. And you guys just relax. Ooh, we're gonna get out to living off the land. Oh, that was just where to find fish. Got it. Got it. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go get some puffer fish. So you guys just relax while I go fish out some puffer fish. Enjoy the voiceover, enjoy the history. You guys are all amazing. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stardew Valley voiceover where we are talking history while Stardew Valley gets played in the background. You guys have enjoyed this tremendously, so we're going to continue this. This week's discussion, as we have most likely mentioned already earlier on in the episode, is a question by Pink Wave Gamer. He asks, how about another fascinating general who affected history in the same ways as Joseph Hooker, Marquis de Lafayette? This is coming from our episode of Marquis de Lafayette, so if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend checking up on the channel as we have continuing our American Revolutionary War discussion, since everyone seems to have been enjoying this tremendously, and so am I. Today we'll be looking at another interesting general from the American Revolution. This one is known as General Anthony Wayne. Not Bruce Wayne, Batman. This is Anthony Wayne. Actually, Mad Anthony Wayne. Yes, he has a nickname as Mad Anthony. If I had a general named Mad Anthony, I think I would resign my position, because someone's named Mad. I have a feeling something crazy is going to happen. And yes, something drastically crazy occurred, and we'll cover that in a few minutes. But who is Anthony Wayne? He was born in 1745, so this is about 30 years before the American Revolution. The American Revolution begins in 1775, 1776, depending on Declaration of Independence is signed July 4th, 1776. A lot of the conflict that was coming out was in 1775. So if you want to say the first boom, boom, boom of the guns, or the sign of the Declaration of Independence, you take it back. But he was born in 1745, and guess this, in a town called Waynesboro in Chester County, Pennsylvania. Now, why was his name be Waynesboro? Why would he be born there? Well, that is his ancestors' town. They formed it. His grandfather, Anthony Wayne, or otherwise known as Captain Anthony Wayne, arrived in Chester County, Pennsylvania in 1722, and his youngest son, Isaac, received 500 acres of land from his father's estate. His father is a bit of a nobleman, or aristocrat, you might want to call him. Not a cat, an aristocrat. Sorry, Silo, though you are our channel's aristocrat. It was called Waynesboro in Easttown Township, Chester County. Oh my god, say that 10 times fast. This is actually right outside Valley Forge, which was a massive winter campaign by General George Washington. But we're progressing. This is about Anthony Wayne. In 1765, he was tasked by Benjamin Franklin, to survey land in Nova Scotia. And this is where he gets his... people start to understand who he is in more of the political leadership roles. And then in 1774 and 1775, right before war breaks out, he serves in the Pennsylvania legislature. And when the war breaks out in 75, Wayne actually raises a regiment of troops and was made a colonel in 1776. So he is already part of the military. And his regiment was sent to Canada, and this is where he's going to start gaining his name. And this is also thanks to his surveyship of Nova Scotia. He already knows a lot of this territory. So knowing this territory allows him to be a bit of a successful commander. He and his regiment that he rose went to Canada, and at the Battle of Three Rivers, this is where he has his first major campaign. He's wounded, but it is a successful campaign for him in the sense he is promoted to Brigadier General in February 1777. Though this battle is a drastic loss for the Americans. And it happens on June 8th, 1775, right outside Quebec. It is a drastic loss. But the reason Wayne is successful for him is he was very, very successful in handling his troops. He is known as a good general in handling how his troops will act. He makes sure that their retreat is orderly, with good reason, and prevents the British from following. And this allows a bulk of his forces and a few others to escape. And that's why he gets promoted to Brigadier General. And this command of troops is very prominent to his nickname, Mad Anthony. He gets this because he does something crazy in the war. And this is known as the Battle of Stony Point. Kind of an odd name, don't you think? On the Hudson River at Keene's Ferry was a strong British fort, known as Stony Point, an important facet of the British defense along the Hudson River. The fort had formidable defenses. It was about 150 feet high on a rocky bluff on the western side of the Hudson. You would have to scale 150 feet to get to this fort. 3 sides were surrounded by water and a 4th by swamp, so it really had no way for anyone to attack it. The fort was also garrisoned under the command of Lieutenant Colonel Henry Colonel Johnson, which we haven't discussed, but he had a force of 500 men. So 500 men on a fort that's high up in the sky, surrounded by waters, and the only way to come is through swamp. Good lord, who is going to take this? But you need to take it to control the Hudson, because this fort is preventing control of the Hudson, which means control of trade, control of movement, and a stronghold of New York City, a main gateway into New York City, which is being held by the British, and you kind of need it because it has a lot of population and a big trading port. For some time, Wayne had contemplated the capture of Stony Point. And it took a while, but he convinced Washington it could be done. A lot of people didn't think it could be done, but he thought it could be done. So Wayne assembled a very small force of troops, small being only 1,350 men. Okay, that's not too small, but usually a good defensive mechanism is you want 5 to 6 times as many troops as defending to attack. So about 13. That is small. That is small, especially when a few battles being like 10 to 20,000 people. Nowadays, you'll have military operations who have like 5 to 25, maybe 50 troops fighting at a time. But don't forget, these guns, the weapons back then were very, very low tech. Rifle, well, is a smooth bore musket. Very unlikely to get hit by 75 feet. Now this small cadre was only be light infantry. There's like no cavalry, no heavy infantry, which means bigger troops that have like stronger guns. No artillery, just men with maybe a sword or a bayonet, a musket, and that was it. And it's like, what the heck are you thinking, man? But on the night of July 15th, Wayne and his men gathered at the foot of Stony Point while they met heavy resistance. So there's going to be heavy resistance. They had a 150 feet high fort, surrounded on 3 sides of water, 1 side of swamp, 500 men. Yeah, there's going to be heavy resistance. But the British did not expect anyone to actually attack the fort. Because to attack, you would need a massive army to do it, with many, many heavy guns. There's no heavy guns here. The element of surprise and the precision of plan execution, this took Wayne a while to figure out, gave an edge to the American attackers. Wayne was injured, he usually does, but he pushed through and led the Americans to victory. He captured the fort, and over 543 British prisoners were captured. 63 British were killed, while for the Americans, no matter how heavy the resistance was, 1,350 men attacking against a fighting force of about 500. The 43 others, oh, okay, this is actually 600 people. About 100 and a few more were civilians. There's only 500 military troops. Forts would have civilians like cooks, cleaners, blacksmith. Those needed to keep the military running in the field. But for the Americans, they lost only 1,350 men. They lost only 15 soldiers to death. They had 83 were wounded, but only 15 soldiers died on the American side. And on July 16th, Washington congratulated Wayne for his successful victory in the capture of the Hudson Fort at Stony Point. And this gave him the nickname Mad Anthony, because only a madman would lead the assault with only light troops, and do it so successfully that the fort basically is taken intact, taking out almost every single British on capture, which is very important, because if you can capture them, you can get information from them, and only allowing 15 casualties on his side. Wow. Just wow. Though, talking about Wayne being a successful, he led his troops on attack Canada, but he successfully allowed them to retreat. He did a successful attack, but he also was a man of honor. And I say that because at one point he put himself up for court-martial. Yes, he put himself up for court-martial, and this occurred at the Poley Massacre. Before then, at the Battle of Brandywine, the American forces got severely defeated, and we haven't ever discussed it, but the Battle of Brandywine is a decisive loss for the Americans who tried to attack Hessian, which is German mercenaries and British troops, at Brandywine at Chad's Ford, but the Americans were outnumbered and severely defeated. though Washington wanted a counterattack. So he sent Wayne and 1,500 men to harass the British rear ranks. On the night of September 20th, in 1777, Wayne established a camp about 3 miles southwest of British lines, and the British and American forces were playing a game of cat and mouse, just like slowly nipping at each other. The British easily discovered Wayne was nearby as deserters. There's a lot of deserters at this time because of the defeat. And captured couriers arrived at the camp. They told them, hey, there's 1,500 American troops, well, colonial revolutionaries, about 3 miles south of you. The general who led the British to attack was known as General Gray, nicknamed No Flint. Huh? What? Yeah, there's some weird nicknames during the American Revolution of these generals, but he does get his nickname is very, very well earned. He ordered his regiment not to fire when they attacked. At night, they did a night attack against General Wayne and his troops. He ordered them not to fire, and that's when he gets the nickname No Flint, because you need Flint to fire a gun. Why? Well, he figured that if anyone would be firing their weapon, they would be rebels. So if you're firing at night, and anyone firing their weapon, those are rebels, you kill them. Otherwise, they attacked with swords, bayonets, and firearms. Well, okay, they didn't fire their arms, they used their guns as clubs and smashed the defenders. So it was a melee combat. And it was successful. Because it was successful, there's over 158 casualties. General Wayne requested his own court-martial because he allowed his troops to be ambushed and successfully get routed when they were the ones supposed to be doing the counterattack. But at the court-martial, he was acquitted because the court-martial decided that Wayne did everything in his duty that could be expected from an active, brave, and vigilant officer under the orders which he had then. And he got acquitted with the highest honor. So he knew he screwed up. He knew he screwed up by maybe not having enough pickets, by not suspecting the British would attack him after he's been harassing their soldiers. So he said, I failed. I failed as a leader. Court-martial me because I failed. But again, who is going to expect the British to attack you with not firearms, but melee combat in a time where more and more soldiers are using firearms? Not accurate firearms, but firearms nonetheless. But yeah, so that is General Anthony Wayne. Thank you, Pink Wave, for the question. If you guys want to see any historical questions answered on this video, the series of History Talk Form, just leave that in the comments down below. Again, don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe. Your guys' support make sure this channel grows and we can continue doing this. Without you, it would be kind of bleh. But till next time, hope you guys like it. We'll end out the episode and I'll see you all in the future. Later, alligators. Okay, everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed the history discussion there. Other than that, I want to upgrade our pole to an iridium rod, using the water to catch fish. We can use hooks, we can use bobbers. This will be nice. There you go. We have an upgraded fishing pole now. Not only, as I said, we can use a bobber, we can also use bait. Or different type of hooks. Not bait, hooks and seagulls. Seagulls? We can use seagulls? What? No, we can use bait and bobbers. A bobber would be... That's a hook. These are bobbers. You get treasure. Also slightly increase the chance to find treasure. Increase the size of the fishing bar. Cause fish to escape slower. All very good. I mean, it's very expensive, but hey, we have a very nice fishing rod now. I will accept. Now let's go see if I should have some hooks. I don't know if I have a bobber, so I gotta figure out which one I want. That'll let us catch the pufferfish more. As long as I remember, we need to get there by 1 p.m. Not a.m. p.m. p.m. 1 p.m. We're back on the farm. Let's go get this. And don't forget, guys, if you have any historical questions you want answered, just let us know in the comments down below. And I'll be happily to look at them. Right. That's an anchor. We have a few jigs. It's a dress spinner. For a fish. Increase the bite rate when fishing. Yeah, I want the dressed spinner, especially for a new thing. There we go. And then I just need a bobber, unless that is a bobber. No, that had to been a hook, right? Yeah, it had to have been. Well, let's try it out. Also, let's get our daily orange. Let's see, will we get anything good? Okay, a broken CD. So trash. Got it. Well, we don't want trash. Well, this fish is a little bit of a fire. Oh, wow. Ah. Oh, thank God, I got it. What is it? Oh, it's a pike. No wonder. They're expensive. Are they worth it? Maybe. Put that away. Just enough for our next wheat field. Very nice. Put this hay away. Chickens. We have one in the incubator. I'm curious. How do the cows mate? Not sure. I feel like that would be a mating stall thing. Thing. Ooh. That's gonna be thunder. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Boop. Some trees growing. We'll see what the quarry has, and then we'll call it for the night. So try and get all that iridium. Anyway, secret note. Worms. An ancient sword. Well then. I did not expect us to find an ancient sword in our quarry. Wow, okay. Well, we got lucky here. Let's clean this out. Our new pickaxe is amazing. Ooh, blackberries. Oh, grapes. Nice. Wild grapes on the ground. Okay. S2P grapes. Our farm is going well, you guys. We're making so much money. Everything. Hey, more grapes. Do you guys have any grapes? I sure do. Yeah. Again, if you guys are enjoying, definitely hit that like and hit that subscribe. In our farm going, we gained some good farming. Makes sense. Farming. And yeah, we'll discuss more history on the next time, you guys. Can't believe we got a prismatic shard. And iridium ore. Hey, we got an iridium ore. Mom, parsnip, glazed ham, no beer. I think she likes beer. Jazz, fairy rose, plum pudding, Vincent, pink cake. Nice. A very nice secret note. Yeah, so good night, you guys. Don't forget to like and the subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Later, alligators. Peace. Oh, jeez.